Nice view, you know.
All right, we'll call the meeting in order of the Emergency 911 District Board. Um, Approval of the previous minutes.
So move.
Motion by Tanis, supported by Lieutenant Bao. Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Reports from the 911 District Board. Finance report.
All right, the finance report was attached to your packet. We currently should be at 34.9%. And our expenses are at 27%. The only thing that you might see that looks a little bit out of whack is if you see under the equipment repair and maintenance, that line item, we only budgeted for $1,000 in that line item. And we actually had to purchase UPS batteries for the big UPS that backs up all of our equipment in the server room. And then we also had to purchase batteries for our portable radios that we use for central dispatch. So that's why that's at 374%. And I can answer any questions if there are any.
Any questions regarding the finance report? All right, Director's report.
Okay, I would like to highlight several things on the director's report. On April 22nd, the state 911 administrator, Amy McGurl, and her team visited our dispatch center. They were making their rounds around the state, just a friendly visit to say hello. It was really nice. We got to put a face with all their names and they got to meet our dispatchers. The 2026 SNC 500 and SNC 301 that are due tomorrow were submitted on April 22nd. Those reports collect the data on all the funding, our call volumes, and our operations. We did our Tyler upgrade on April 15th, and it was at the time of this report, we thought it was successful. However, it was discovered soon after that the CAD to CAD connection with Jackson County is not currently working, and it is being worked on. Brian Wilcox, our systems specialist, is working on it with the Tyler side of it. And then on April 20th, the subcommittee that was put together at the last 911 board meeting met to review the 911 board bylaws. And we developed recommendations for updates, and those minutes and updates are attached to this report. And I believe that's under existing business, so we will need probably a vote on it at that time. For 2027 capital improvements, I did submit a budget request to replace the UPS in the server room. That was put in place in 2017 and it has a life expectancy of 7 to 10 years. So next year will be in place for 10 years. So it was recommended that we do look at replacing that. We also talked to the company about a possible service contract and a battery replacements every 3 years. So the request that was submitted was actually just for the unit, the removal and installation, and that was for $39,165. I checked on that today and they have the request. However, they're still reviewing all those budget requests. So that will probably come back to this committee for a vote at some point in the future. Radio templates, the fire service is working on updating theirs, which meant we had to look at our central dispatch radios. And we are gonna have to do a template upgrade to all of our radios. So Sergeant Hudson and Brian Wilcox are currently working on that. Those will include all the new fire talk groups that are coming. We would like to make a request to put together another subcommittee to do a review of the 5-year plan. And that, I think that's under new business, so we'll cover that then. I would like to just make a special announcement. I have announced my retirement It is going to be effective, it's effective May 22nd, but my last working day will actually be May 20th. And Sergeant Hudson has been named to be the next communications lieutenant, and that will be effective May 25th. And I can, oh, and staffing, we have with me leaving, that leaves us with 2 open positions. I can answer any questions if anyone has any.
Any questions regarding the director's report? All right. Existing business, the 911 bylaws subcommittee. We did meet, as Corinne said. You want to go over those?
Sure. The first one, the revision that we thought needed to be made were the bylaws were previously included within a resolution from a board meeting, a Board of Commissioners meeting. We'd like to separate those into a standalone document. Did I include the update from the? Oh,
Yes.
oh, good, okay. We looked at the membership structure. And then we also wanted to add language to address the role and inclusion of alternates. It does not address that at this time. We wanted to change the attendance requirements from 60% to 50% of the meetings within a calendar year, and that would be effective beginning in 2027. We also wanted to change the title of the secretary and make it to reflect appointed designee. Since the deputy director position was put into place in 2017, that person has always kind of done the minutes for the meetings. So we thought we should change that, because if the director's not doing it, the director should be able to appoint who they want to do the minutes. So I believe we do need a vote on those to either go back and review those more, or to go ahead and pass them as they were proposed.
I'll make a motion to approve the bylaws as amended to be submitted to the Rules and Appointments Committee
Motion by
of
Tanis,
of the Board of Commissioners. That's who has to review it, right, Terry?
seconded by Chief Getner. Any discussion?
I will abstain because I'll have to vote on it as a commissioner.
Any further discussion? All right. Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And none? All right. We'll then go up to the county commission for review and go from there. New business. There's been a request from Lieutenant for to review our 5-year plan. Our 5-year plan started, I believe, in 2025. Back then, we did have a subcommittee to kind of create that, but it sounds like there's a need to want to just look at that again and make sure we're still in line.
Yes.
So,
We believe there are some updates that are going to need to be made with some technology that we know is coming in the future that we didn't necessarily know about when we put the 5-year plan together.
I think that's always the tough thing with trying to look ahead is good, but we do live in a world of technology with the dispatch center, and it's important to keep up on that stuff and stay abreast, I think, of any of the new technologies that are coming out. So, do we have any support to motion to create a subcommittee?
You as the board chair can create a subcommittee.
We don't have to have a motion to submit, okay?
Just need to,
Then I guess we will,
need to know who wants to serve on it.
yep, do we have anybody that would like to,
I'll like to serve on that.
Chief Kentner,
Like,
Candace? Brenda, I was gonna say it'd be nice, I think, to have someone from working side of dispatch. I think that would be a good, and then you guys, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So,
And then
okay. And then myself, so that'll give us more. I don't know if he's,
Captain Piper too, just to be on it. So,
will we go outside of the
can he
committee?
be on it? and
We go
not
outside of the
committee?
group?
We'll have to stay within the committee.
Yeah.
I just want to caution you. You're now looking at what, 5
Yeah, I was gonna say it gets,
large committees and you almost got the committee.
yes, yeah.
So what's, It's the rule if you have more than, can't have more than half the committee is on a subcommittee. Yeah, but if more than half is on the subcommittee, then it's gotta meet the Open Meetings Act. It's gotta be public.
You're right. It is beyond 50%. It is 50%.
So we'll be at 4. So,
He'll be at 5. No, but
he's not considered, we'll just keep it at 4.
what if Captain Piper's on it, then you got 5, and now you're over half.
Right, we'll just keep it at the 4. We don't want to go over the half.
But you're an alternate. He can attend the meeting.
Yeah,
So
right. All right, then the subcommittee will have, emergency manager Tanis, Chief Getner, dispatcher Benner, myself, and of course, the upcoming Lieutenant Hudson, so. And then we will come up with a time here to meet in the near future.
That puts us at 5 because he'll be a member at that time. By the time we have our first meeting, he'll be a member.
I was looking at the top. I'm gonna do is not.
He's not a member.
We're not a voting,
Director's not a member.
No.
no, we're not a voting. Yeah.
Okay.
They're not a voting member, so. Okay. We will then get a timeout here in the near future to meet and kind of work through that, and we'll have some information back before the next meeting, I think. No other new business? Any, public comment?
I'd like to say congratulations to Corinne, and it's been a pleasure working with you from my standpoint as emergency manager. You and your office have always been great to work with, so appreciate everything you've done for the county, and good luck in your new endeavors.
Thank you.
I just want to know that they must not have gotten my letter to refuse the extra time.
I thought about that. Do we have to accept this? Any other public comment? All right, motion for adjournment?
Come on.
Commissioner Collins, Chief Getner? All in favor?
All right.
Adjourned.